Alright. There should be enough commercials for now. Alright, let's see what Empress Arif has to tell us.
Thank you for joining us. We have gathered to discuss an unusual and important matter, the appearance of an unidentified continent in the skies of Maple World. Nyrin, please bring everyone up to speed. Yes, ma'am. This object first appeared on Skyforge's activator at 9:12 p.m.
PM?
AM Trio time.
Oh yeah, that is Tria time.
After entering Maple World's atmosphere, he descended to the troposphere, where it appears as a holding altitude. So far, no signs of activity on the floating continent. If anyone lives there, their motives are a mystery, however...
Skyforge's equipment has detected the presence of Lapin shards on the continent.
Is such a thing possible? I presume the Lapin shards were unique to Maple World. How do they appear on a continent of unknown provenance?
By all accounts, the Dark Crystal's recent energy impulse was so powerful, it pierced through the very heavens. A blast which immediately preceded the appearance of the floating continent.
Are you saying that was the Dark Crystal explosion that brought the continent here?
More likely than a coincidence. After all, the crystal was notably composed of Lapin shards. Your Highness, I advise sending an investigatory expedition to the unidentified continent immediately. So far, they have shown no visible signs of hostility, but Maple World must be prepared to mount a defense.
Very well. We do not yet know whether this new continent will prove a threat or a boon to Maple World. Furthermore, if it was affected by the Dark Crystal, then it is our responsibility to address the fallout. Please help lead the investigation. Your experience would be of great aid.
Count me in.
Captain Valish, Mason, Nyrin, I hereby order the Skyfortress and its crew to depart for the unknown continent. While I leave the particulars of the operation to you, I ask that you establish a base of operations to serve as an alliance of foothold there.
Alright. Time to make our way over to new territory. I'm gonna miss the Sky Fortress.
Nyrin, status report.
We're on course, and all systems are operational.
Good. Stay alert. There's no telling what awaits us.
A brand new continent. Think they'll have exotic torch devices?
I'm more interested in undiscovered schools of magic.
You two need to get your priorities straight. Huh? Uh-oh.
Oh, what's this? Captain, we have an unidentified radar contact.
Location and heading?
2 kilometers off the starboard bow. Approaching at high speed. It's moving too fast. There's no time for evasive maneuvers.
All hands, secure your stations and brace for impact.
Ma'am.
Warning, collision imminent. Collision imminent. Impact in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Something crashed.
It can't be.
Nani?
The unidentified object has vanished from radar.
It vanished? I want an analysis.
Based on these energy readings, it seems it detonated before impact.
It detonated?
So are we gonna talk about Condor screaming like a little girl?
What? We're in the middle of a crisis here.
He's right. Our priority is identifying the source of the attack. Negative. Our first priority is finding a safe place for Skyfortress to land. Our mystery assailants may be long gone by then.
I'll go. I'll go down to find out who attacked us.
I don't think venture off to some uncharted continent alone is such a good idea, kid. I agree. It's just too dangerous.
But if we don't act now, we may never get the answers.
Very well.
But Captain...
You may go under one condition. Promise you'll be careful.
Aye aye, Capitan. So long as we don't go boom boom, we should be fine to go zoom zoom. Sky Fortress to me. Come in, hero. Requesting status update, over. I potted a bit of a rocky landing, but I'm in one piece.
Have you identified the source of the attack?
Don't be ridiculous, he only just landed. More importantly, are you okay, Pumpkin? What's the situation on the ground?
If it were me, I would have simply connected the dropship to the Sky Fortress computer and compared the projectiles... Well, that's a lot of J sounds. Projectile's trajectory against topological data gleaned by the craft sensors during its descent.
Don't listen to him. All that matters is that you landed safely. Still, our number one priority is figuring out who attacked us. And why. We have to figure out what we're up against for the safety of Meepo World.
Why am I so strong? I just am!
I'm detecting a heat signature consistent with a humanoid life form 11 meters from
11 meters? 11 kilometers.
for your position. Assuming they're friendly, maybe they could shed some light on the situation?
We've identified an ideal site to establish a base. Sky Fortress should be arriving in about 2 hours. Once construction is complete, you will begin scouting the surrounding area. I send you the coordinates of our landing site. Proceed there once you have completed your mission. And thus begins a new chapter, the new world. Ooh, there's binoculars here. And a new binocular model. Ooh, this is cool. So this is Critias. The only part we've been on is the dumping ground, which for some reason I went to out of nowhere.
What have we here?
Is there a gold chest I can find here? Somewhere? Too bad I can't fish here, though, because my fishing mastery is too low. What the heck are you wearing? Is that really what's in fashion in Tyran these days? I guess a lot can change in 70 years. Tyran? Wait, you're not an exile? Then where are you from? Scratch that. I don't really care, so long as you can be of use. The aircraft I came here on was targeted by some kind of missile. Do you know who attacked us? Let's be talking about those guys who set up shop here a few days ago. Been tearing through Keitel on a mission to find something. You could tell just by looking that you're not from around here. I could tell you what I know, but there's something I need from you first. How can I help? Sometimes even combat vets like me find themselves in a bit of a snafu. In my case, my gun's gone dry, totally out of ethering. Meanwhile, surrounded by a forest full of man-eating beasts. Can't say I blame the critters. We did set up camp on their land, but seeing as I want to make it back to Richmond in one piece, I could use an assist. See those bugs there? They got some grade A ethering growing out of their spines. Okie dokie, captains. Oh, finally challenging mobs. Safe hold. Alrighty. Ah, there you are. go. Well, this is terrific. Now I have 2 epic quest chains I need to complete. Ah, 24. That was some fine work there, son. Clean, efficient skills. I was fairly certain those venomous wasplings would be gnawing on your eyeballs right about now. It's more than enough aetherine to get my rifle charged up. I should be able to make it back to Richmond without a pitch, thanks to you. Well, a deal's a deal. What is it you wanted to know? I wanted to know about the missiles thou fired on my ship. Who tried to shoot us down? Those strangers in Kaido not long ago. Like you, they're outlanders. Word is they built themselves a sizable base northeast of here. I don't know what they're after, but they've become quite the menace. Whatever it is they're after, they're willing to kill for it. Nobody who's had the misfortune of running into them ever comes back alive. They have a camp on the hill north of here. As for your missile, I did see one fire off from somewhere northwest of here. Good odds that's who tried to blow you out of the sky. Aw, come on. I was trying to read something here. And that looks like that know where I'm headed. Thanks for the info. I wouldn't go that way if you're not looking to die. The road there is filled with mechanical soldiers who are none too friendly. Woodland critters are one thing, bloodthirsty are otherwise. But those machines will cut you into two about without a moment's hesitation. I appreciate the concern, but not afraid of a bunch of robots. I've got a mission to complete. Well, if you really want to die, that's your prerogative. I'm not going to stand in your way. Good luck, stranger. Before I go, can you tell me any more about those mechanical soldiers? Know as much as I do. If I want to know more, I'd have to go to them, and I'm not quite dumb enough for that. Defeat Damon Mark I on the hill to the north. I don't see any golden chests around here, but I might be able to find them on... Oh, there are robots here. Yeah, let's do another one. Ludibrium escape.
We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players. We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players. We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players.
Ooh, we got a party here.
We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players.
Yahoo!
We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players.
Hey-ya!
We're getting ready to start. Give us a chance to find a few more players.
Sort of allergic to how this maze can throw you off.
The goal here is to reach the highest floor and escape.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start!
Wow, Stella. Okay, question is, where's the pink block this time around? Or the pink blocks? Oh, it's over there. Hello? Oh, shoot. I can never make it to that block. Okay, so that means we have to approach from the right side here. These carrot sticks are always a problem. Oh no. Oh no, this is my worst run yet. Oh my god. I've done this maze so many different times, maybe I'm just out of it. Oh my god. I can't get the timing right. Yeah, maybe I'm losing my touch with this game. Well, this minigame in particular, because I can't get myself back up there in time. How is it I'm failing at these carrots? Why? Oh my god. How is it I can't get on the second carrot? I don't understand. I'm pressing okay, there. Oh, finally. Oh, it's not on the right side.
Bruh.
Oh, these guys looking like they came out of Halo. Let's see my inventory of consumables. I might be able to have something I can use. If only I could be able to find, like, actual professional striker players. Yeah, my experience is not getting anywhere.
One last hit! One last hit! One last hit! One last hit!
Oh, time to travel to Smoky Hills, see what's up. The forces of darkness here? If they set up the missile batteries they used to attack Skyfortress, they had to have known we were coming, but who took them all out? Are you the one who took out these soldiers? Do you know what destroyed the missile they fired at our ship?
Soldiers? Missiles? I don't understand. What is this place? Ugh. I'm so hungry. I feel like I'm going to faint.
Stay here, I'll find you something to eat. Where do I speak with Nyrin at? Oh, the safe hold. Well, as soon as I find the safe hold, I can speak with her.
Is that fruit? It looks good. Thanks.
You pick up your radio and push the talk button. It's the hero to the Sky Fortress. I have an update on the operation. Please respond. Sky Fortress here. I trust you by now have identified our mysterious assailants. We were attacked by Dark Army soldiers. They appear to have set up a number of surface-to-air missiles in advance of our arrival.
Dark Army soldiers? What are they doing here?
The better question is how they knew we were coming. If they went as far as setting up anti-aircraft weaponry, they must have been intent on keeping us out. Thank you for delivering this new information. I have a new assignment for you. I want you to determine why the Dark Army has come to this land. That will be for now. Over and out. I guess you were really hungry. You there. Identify yourselves. Are you with those cloaked monsters? These guys really look like they're coming out of Halo. No way. I came here to find them. They attacked my ship. Amazing. You did this all on your own? Nah, not exactly. Can you tell me what the forces of darkness are doing here? You mean the Daemon Army? Their ship landed in the forest outskirts. Our patrol's en route to find them. Protocol says to bring you both in for questioning, but I suspect you put up quite the fight. I'm afraid I got my own mission to complete. However, this woman is in need of medical attention. She must be in exile. We'll take her back to base. Tread lightly, Outlander. The Forain Forest is not a welcoming place to strangers. Oh, I can't believe he let us go. Later.
Turka, come in, Turka. Target located. Prepare to receive data. Transmitting.
Don't come any closer. I'll blow your head clean off. This gun is fully charged. Calm down. Calm down? You do what you did, then you tell me to calm down. You're one of them, aren't you? The ones who captured my brothers in arms were outlanders just like you. Get out of my sight. Any funny business and I'll take you out. Have it your way. Hey, where do you think you're going? You just said, make up your mind. I'm sorry, it's hard to know who to trust. Those outlanders took my friends. The three of us barely made it out alive. What happened? Hostiles in dark cloaks. Their little Inquisition has been terrorizing the area. We came across their ship's landing site out on patrol, and they ambushed our squad. We made it out, but the rest of our squad was taken captive. I brought these two here to recover and pursue the aggressors on foot. After what I witnessed, I turned tail and ran. They had corralled my squad into this clearing, then they just sat there. They were waiting for something. What happened? It's like some kind of demon. It was terrible. Earlier that day,
So, not talking? You think you're so rough? I'll ask you one last time. Where is the woman?
a woman? What woman? The heck are you talking about?
Imbeciles. Are you still bickering with these insects?
Hey, Turka.
Fools, stand aside.
What now? I'll tell you what I told your slightly ugly friends. We don't know who you're looking for.
You don't know anything? Are you sure?
No, you monster.
I will not ask again. Where have you hidden her?
Who's this woman you're obsessed with?
You really don't know, do you? Then you are useless to me. Join your fellow insects in the dirt.
Marlene, I'm sorry.
We are running out of time.
Marlene? Is this the woman they speak of? Then I ran for my life. Listen, my friends are in no shape to move. They're in need of immediate medical attention. I could do something about their injuries. I had some of the medicinal herbs that grow in etherine-infused soil. Please gather the herbs for me. I don't want to leave their side. Skyfortress 2, hero, requesting progress update. You relay everything B-roll told you.
A cloaked hero with figure with large horns? He must have been Turka. He said Turka was looking for a woman? Did the Dark Army really come here just to find a single person?
Huh, I guess even hideous murderous wraiths get lonely.
This is no time for jokes. We've got to identify this woman and find out why the forces of darkness are after her.
Wonder if this could be related to the woman you encountered earlier. See what you can find about this person the Dark Army is after. Whatever it is they're plotting. I'm on it. After I help this guy out with his friends, I'll resume my investigation. Hero out. Ow. What's this? Piece of cake. Thank you for this. With these herbs, I should be able to get them well enough to travel to a proper medical facility. Sorry I misjudged you. I suppose not all of you Outlanders are the same. Is there any way I could thank you for what you've done? This woman the Dark Army is after. Do you know anything about her? Sorry, I'm just a pathfinder. That sort of intel is above my pay grade. Maybe you could tell me this. If your organization came across a wounded exile, where would they take them? Now that I can answer. Our base of operations is in a little town called Richmond. I'm surprised you didn't know that. I don't really know anything about this land. Ah, so you're not just an Outlander. You're not even from Critias. Yet you still helped us. Well, I suppose I could fill you in on some of the details. I'm a member of Humanitas. We're a group of freedom fighters formed to oppose the tyranny of Tyran. What can you tell me about Tyran? The greatest society in all of Critias. It's where I was born. In the homeland of every member of Humanitas. Now they consider us enemies of the state. Why is it that you're at odds with this Tyran? They came as under control of an artificial life form called Jessica, whose vision of utopia carries an unacceptable cost. We fled Tyran to be free of her control and built a new home here in the wilderness, Richmond. Jessica sent her mechanical soldiers to destroy Richmond, but together, we persevered. Despite her attacks, we managed to survive out here for more than 7 years. Now I need to see to my comrades. If I were you, I'd make my way back to Richmond. Between my superiors and the townspeople, someone should have the answers you're looking for. Good luck, Outlander. Alright, off to Richmond. Off to Richmond we go. Is there a taxi? Hey, we got a taxi.
Look at that.
How the heck can you build this map? Wow, there's much we can explore here. Well, then again, this is a new world. A whole new world. Find the restless soldier. What does the restless soldier look like? Wait, how far am I to? In order to get to the safe hold, I have to go to Ranmeld and Kiddell Crossing. First, let's talk to the scout.
You must be the outlander our soldiers encountered at the missile site. Our intelligence network is nothing if not impressive. Plus, you can't expect soldiers not to chat about encountering someone from a distant land. So what business does an outsider have in Richmond? I am here investigating what the Dark Army is doing in your land. You must be the Daemon Army. These cloaked monsters have been steadily encroaching on our territory. Now they're close enough to threaten Richmond. Of course, from our perspective, you're just as much as a threat as they are. If you want to take them on, have at it. We won't stop you. But if you harm our people, we will lose the full power of our forces and obliterate you. If you aren't dealing with the constant threat of siege by those blasted mechanical soldiers, there's no way we let you outlanders run wild in our territory. You may not realize this, but your continent recently appeared in the skies of our world out of nowhere. The Maple Alliance isn't here to meddle in your affairs. We're here to determine whether you're a threat to us. Maple Alliance? Is that what they call your faction? And the ones who have been attacking our troops are the Dark Army? Our name for them is catchier. I don't know what the Daemon Army has planned for your land, but if left alone, they're a threat to both your people and mine. Your story seems reasonable enough, and the soldiers you encountered spoke well of you. Marlene, our leader, has an office just up those steps. I can arrange a meeting with you, if you're interested. That would be fantastic. Just because your story sounds reasonable doesn't mean it's true. How am I to know you're not a spy or an assassin sent by the Daemon Army? Those soldiers attacking our town represent a clear and present danger. Getting some of their blood on your hands would go a long way toward building goodwill with Marlene. In any case, I'll let her know to expect you. Okay, I just need to defeat 10 of them, that's fine. Can I talk with this guy? I guess not. Sure you can. Sure you can. Aha. Okay, 4 more. Okay, take a number, please, one at a time. There's more than enough of me to go around, please. There we go. Damn, I really am getting minimal experience. Okay, what do I get in my inventory? I haven't even enhanced my gear for a long time. Never even found the need to enhance my gear any further.
just don't like it when I can actually have... What is it?
May I see your gear? Don't worry, I'm the best in the business.
Can't stop training. Not if I want to be the...
Not if I want to be the best. Yeah, we get it, man. You want to be the best. Oh, hello.
We stand for peace. I wonder when you'd make your way here. Our scouts have kept me apprised of your activities in our land, including your little bro with the Daemon army. So tell me, what brings an outsider, an outlander, to our territory?
I'm the hero. I represent a coalition known as the Maple Alliance, which is responsible for defense in my world. A few days ago, your continent appeared in our skies, so we arranged an expedition to figure out what you're doing here.
I wasn't sure. I assure you, it wasn't our intent to appear in your skies. Critias was sealed away by an unknown power a very long time ago. To us, it felt like a total darkness, a dreamless sleep that never ended. I don't know how long we spent in that state. And then the seal was suddenly released, and we found ourselves here in the skies of your world. Those you call the Dark Army landed soon after. They have been rampaging throughout the Kaido region, and now they threaten us here in Richmond. It takes all of our strength to keep the mechanical soldiers of Tyrant at bay, yet now we find ourselves waging a war on two fronts, thanks to the Daemon army.
The Daemon army is looking for someone here in Critias, maybe even your friend there. We don't know why, but whatever their reason is can't be good. They are a serious threat to Critias.
Perhaps, but you don't really care about that, do you? You care that they are a threat to you. Our data analysts have assessed your historical archives. We know that your alliance and the Daemon army are at war. But why have you brought that battle to our domain? We refuse to be a proxy to your war. Tell the captain of your vessel they have 10 days to withdraw or they will be fired upon.
Marlene, please stop shouting. This man is a good person. He brought me food when I was hungry.
I was not shouting, I was barely making myself perfectly clear.
I met this woman in the forest in the middle of a destroyed Daemon army camp. What is she doing here?
This conversation is ended. If you require it, my adjutant Simon will arrange a transportation back to your vessel.
Okay. Good day. I'm Adjutant Simon. My little brother B-Roll says the two of his squad mates are alive and on the road to recovery, thanks to your actions. For that, you have my thanks. I've given to understand that you had a meeting with Marlene. I'd wager for the look on her face it didn't go very well. I apologize if she said anything untoward. She's got a lot on her plate. Tyrant has stepped up their attacks as of late, and now we're under siege by the Daemon army. Your brother told me a little about your conflict with the Tyrant, but I didn't get the whole story. Why is it they keep attacking you? It's because we revolted against the artificial life form who controls the entirety of Tyrant, Jessica. We formed Humanitas in order to take it back from her. Personally, I take it as a compliment she thinks we're enough of a threat to warrant killing. Our numbers may be small, but we're confident the citizens of Tyrant will join us as they come to see our cause is true. I get all that, but why did you revolt? Why didn't the rest of the kingdom just join you? To answer your second question, many of the kingdom's denizens believe it was become a utopia under Jessica's reign. She takes care of everything, from manufacturing construction to agriculture, governance, and even population control. She analyzes everything to determine an optimal outcome, and acts. The people of Tyrant live lives of abundance free from worry. You see, Jessica was created to optimize her society, and initially, it seemed she was an amazing success. So then what was the problem? You see, Jessica decided that truly optimizing society required people to give up their free will. Her utopia required precision and predictability, two traits people generally lack. So she decided anyone who didn't fit her mold or who broke the rules would be exiled. We decide we wouldn't stand for that. A device in the adjutant's armor gives off a series of electronic purrs, then the voices. Southwatch to Richmond. Do you read? Our position's being overrun. Requesting immediate backup. Southwatch, this is Richmond. Alpha Squad is out on patrol. Take any soldiers off the wall would compromise our primary defenses. Reinforcements from Manstad Fortress are at least 2 hours out. How long can you hold out? We've got wounded here in Richmond. I'd say 1 hour at the very most. Let me go. I can help them. Let me prove my worth to you guys.
Yeah. One last hit.
Surprise!
One last hit. One last hit.
Okay, and I need 5 more.
One last hit. Yeah. One last hit. Yeah. One last hit.
Because of you, Southwatch is still standing, and most of my men are alive. I don't know how to thank you, Outlander. Southwatch is Richmond's southernmost lookout. From here, we can observe the enemy's approach, and crush them with a two-pronged attack. Losing this post would be a crippling blow, and it would endanger Richmond's survival. I'm glad I could be of help. If there's nothing else, I'll be returning to Richmond. There's one more thing we can use your help with. One of our soldiers got cut off from our position during the fighting. If he's alive, escort him to Richmond to receive medical attention. Should the worst have transpired, I'd like you to retrieve the identification tag from around his neck and deliver it to Marlene. Were the two close? That's not my story to tell. Thanks again. Be careful out there. I think I know who you're talking about. Ow. Moo, moo, coming through. Moo, moo.
I believe I instructed you in no uncertain terms to return to your ship. What are you doing back here?
I retrieved this from the body of a soldier. I was asked to bring it to you.
This young man was the first exile I rescued after I founded Humanitas. Did he suffer?
I'm afraid I can't say. He was already dead when I found him.
I see. Well, thank you for bringing this to me. My adjutant says you risked your own life to assist our soldiers at the southern watch post. I would like to know why.
Because it was the right thing to do. Which I'm guessing is the same reason you're looking after that exile. I know you're skeptical, but our two peoples have more in common than you think.
Yes, there are things we have in common. More than you could have imagined. For instance, this exile is the child of Vanheim, a man your people revere as a sage.
How could you know that?
Because I was Vanheim's lover. I'm one of the Hallowed, the noble houses of Critias. We possess the unique talent of sensing one's bloodline through the Ethering.
The Ethering? This stranger had Ethering?
Vanheim and she are kin.
But the sages lived hundreds of years ago.
Critias was sealed away from what might have been centuries, which for you is ancient history, was for us a matter of years. Not long after Jessica began exiling those she deemed useless to society, I founded Humanitas. But Vantine, he took a different path. He refused to stand by and watch the people of Tyrant turn their weapons against each other. So he left our world and found his way to yours. He was the greatest magician by the Royal Office of Arcana. If only he had joined Humanitas, we would be on much more of even footing in our struggle against Tyrant. To your ancestors, his power must have seemed godlike. It's no wonder they consider him a sage.
I did once read that the Sage Vanheim had a daughter named Claudia. But that's the only thing anyone ever wrote about her.
Claudia? Are you sure?
That's her name?
After we awakened from the long darkness, our analysts hacked into the Royal Office of Arcana's archives to understand what had happened. We found communications speculating that an entity called Jessica was responsible for sealing Critias away.
Claudia was... Well, who's this stranger standing next to you, lady?
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that Claudia was a person, let alone the woman standing in my office.
Now you know. Now you know who she is. Are we gonna get another cutscene?
I sense a dark aura approaching. Don't worry, this place is well defined, defended.
Nani?
Have you finally figured it out, fools?
Who are you? How dare you trespass here?
So you're here as well.
Look at the cow, just marching in place.
Hand over the girl, and we'll be on our way.
If you want her, you'll have to go through us.
Curious that one in charge of so much could be so oblivious. If I made it here so easily, think what that means for your little town.
No.
Think about how much your people have suffered.
Enough. No one else will suffer on my behalf. No, you can't. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
You've made a wise decision. Now move.
Claudia.
She willingly went with the bad guys?
What?
What was she thinking? If the demon army gets their hands on the power Claudia used to seal Critias, neither of our people will be safe.
I can't allow that to happen.
And I can't allow that horned brute to harm Vanheim's child. Thankfully, I had the foresight to order a tracker placed on Claudia when she arrived in our care, in case she, like her father, decided to stray.
She fiddles with the strange device for a few moments, then scowls.
I can't get a signal. Our signal repeater must have been damaged by the demon army. Getting the parts necessary to replace it will take far too long unless... We might be able to repair the repeater, but we need parts from the Tyrant's mechanical soldiers.
I'm good at breaking things, just point me at them.
Excellent. Inside the Mark II controls module, you'll find a spherical prone device. That's what we're after. Pry it gently from its socket, bring it to Adjutant Simon.
Come in, Sky Fortress. This is Sky Fortress. Have you identified the woman Turka is searching for, or what his aims are? You're telling me Turka has captured the person responsible for sealing Critias? That sort of power in the hands of the forces of darkness represents an existential threat to the Maple Alliance. We must initiate a rescue plan at once.
Before Claudia was captured, Marlene's people placed a tracker on her. We just need to repair the signal repeater. With any luck, we should be able to find her.
Begin at once. We will provide any support necessary. I suggest positioning Sky Fortress over Richmond. Wherever they've taken her, we should be ready to mobilize as soon as we determine Claudia's position.
This takes precedence over our current endeavor. We should depart at once.
Lyron?
According to onboard AI, Cat Sith, factoring in the time it'll take to unload our cargo, get the crew back aboard, and begin launch preparations. We should be ready to depart in 1 hour 17 minutes. Give or take an extra minute.
Oh, there goes the bit rate again. What's going on with the bit rate? Ah, I would have loved when the bit rate goes down once again. I'm just waiting for this connection to reestablish. Might take a little bit. I think we're back to normal. We'll set a course for Richmond as soon as we're able. Until then, you are to do everything in your power to locate and rescue Claudia. Everything hangs in the balance. Sky Fortress out. Yeah, this amount of EXP I'm getting is just really ridiculous. This has got to be the tedious grinding that people dislike. Formidable mob. That's pretty rare. Am I just not getting any more experience as level 80? I have 8 more quests. Marlene brought me up to speed on your plan. Did you get the part we need to repair? I pulled this out of the guts of one of those soldiers. Is this the thing you need? An ESR 193 shortwave amplifier. Yeah, that's the part. Thank you. As soon as one of our squad's back from patrol, I'll task them with repairing the signal repeater. We don't have the time to wait around for that. Can't you just talk me through the repair? If you're offering to handle the repair, that'd be great. I'm not familiar with the specifics of the device, but I have a technical manual here you can borrow. Before you go, I was wondering about something. Banshee said you told him that the Daemon army tried to blow your ship out of the sky when you first arrived, but that the missile exploded on its own. It wasn't intercepted by our people, which begs the question, who destroyed it? The odds there was a malfunction are incredibly low. I worry there may be yet another faction at play. Sorry, you're asking the wrong guy. I better get to repairing the repeater. The clock's ticking. Well, whatever quest can actually get us into Ramel, into Kaido Crossing, and then Safehold. Wait. Safehold is open? How? How the heck is Safehold open? Well, regardless, let me finish this quest line first. And then I can begin this. The master skill is just 8 quests, so that should be fine. Wait, hold on.
Ah, you returned. I take it the repeater is back online. Let's see. I've got a fix on our signal. It's coming from Ranmill? That's the site of one of Tyrant's ore extractors. What possible reason could they have for taking Claudia there? I don't understand. Could it be that the Daemon army and Tyrant are working together?
I'll travel to Ranmill and rescue Claudia.
Good. Claudia's at the heart of many questions I like to see answered, such as how she lost her memory. In any case, we have agents in Ranmill who can assist you. They were deployed to track Tyrant's resource shipments, so there's a good chance they saw the Daemon army passing through. I'll draft a new order to assist you by any means necessary. I'm placing my trust in you. Don't make me regret it. If you cannot rescue Claudia, report back with any technical information you can glean. Our order at forces at Manstad Fortress to prepare for an imminent operation.
Well, now we can go to Ranmill. If on our way to Ranmill, we can actually get into home, wherever it is. What is it called again? Safehold. But you have to go through Kaido Crossing first. Guy a striker? Oh, he's at night. Didn't think I'd find one other person here.
What have we here?
Hold it, stranger. Don't take another step. What have you got in your hands there? He snatches Marlene's orders from me and looks them over. These came straight from Marlene. She says I'm to assist you in any way possible. I'm tracking a woman named Claudia who was captured by the Daemon army. I have reason to believe they brought her here to Ranmill. Ah yes, the Daemon army came here. I did see a woman with them. There was also a horned thing. It took over Ranmill in the blink of an eye. Literally. That must be Turka. What do you mean he took over Ranmill? Just how large are his forces? I don't know how big they were before, but they're bigger now. That horned thing floated straight up to Tyrant's mechanical soldiers, and then these beams of blue light shot out from under his hood where his eyes ought to be. And just like that, every Tyrant soldier in sight fell under his control. That's not all. The soldiers, their appearance changed too. They turned dark. I don't know if that horned thing was using magic or advanced technology, but I've never seen anything like it. Where did they take Claudia? They took her inside the old fusion reactor to the northeast, but you're not going to have an easy time getting past all those metal soldiers. Sure, I'll figure something out. We have another agent stationed inside the fusion reactor. I'll radio ahead to let them know you're coming. Good luck.
I need stamina.
There we go.
One last hit!
Come on, there's gotta be more over here. Oh, here we go.
I'm hurt. One last hit!
This grind just became real.
Ah!
That's weird. That is very weird.
Kira. You're the guy? I've been waiting. Crow brought me up to speed on that woman you're looking for. Did you see where Turco took her? They barreled through here into the reactor, and all of a sudden, the whole facility went on lockdown. The blast doors all slammed shut. Good luck getting through those things. We're talking 3 layers of zibithium composite meant to contain the force of an exploding fusion reactor. As near as I can tell, there's not a single problem with the reactor, though. These guys must have triggered the lockdown manually. They're trying to make sure no one gets in. Stand back. I'll try and open the door. It's useless. I already tried the manual override. Even hooked up a hacking tool and tried to pop it digitally. Can't get a response. I think they destroyed the microcomputer in charge of raising and lowering the door. The only way you're getting that door open is to blow it up, or the aetherite spire on top of the facility. According to the reactor's emergency manual, the blast doors are all hooked up to a manual release that triggers when the plant's aetherite supply is cut off. Problem is, there is no weapon or arsenal that'll blow that door, and the spire's built from pretty much the same stuff.
It's not possible. I'll head back to Richmond and figure something out.
I don't see Claudia with you. What? The reactor's on lockdown? Giving up Claudia is not an option. We'll just have to blast our way in.
Whoa now, let's not get hasty.
Our aircraft are equipped with bunker-busting bombs that should certainly be able to pierce the facility walls.
I'm no physicist, but it sounds like the sort of thing that might cause the reactor to explode in a monumental ball of flame. I'm not a huge fan of the everybody dies scenario.
Well, we have land cruisers and Manstat equipped with A3 and railguns we could use to deliver a more precise blast to cut our way inside the facility.
I take it from the name those vehicles travel by land. I'm afraid they just won't make it in time.
What do you propose? We can't allow Claudia's power to fall into the hands of our enemies.
What if your agent said something about taking out the reactor's aetherite spire? I have an idea. Let me call my people. This is Sky Fortress. What is your status? The Dark Army is holding Claudia inside the fusion reactor in Ranmel, but the place is locked down. Destroying the aetherine spire on top of the building will force open the blast door so we can get in. We need to be sure that's all we hit, or else, boom. Letting a direct hit on the facility's spire without damaging the building's structure. It's feasible, but it's going to be a challenge. We'll need to fine-tune the particle accelerator and triple-check the math. First, we'll need to get there. We're about 27 minutes out from Ranmel. We lost too much time as it is. Who knows what they're doing to Claudia as we speak? What if they already found a way to harness her power? There's no time to lose.
Catsith calculates that firing from this distance will result in a 34.7 chance of missing the target. Do you really want to risk destroying the reactor and everything around it? It's worth the risk, Captain. If anyone can pull off the shot, it's our crew. We could do this. Captain, his argument is sound for once.
Just give the order.
Very well. Nyrin, deploy the big gun and fire up the Magatron reactor. We'll take the shot as soon as everything is ready. The rest is up to you, hero. Felice out.
That's a bold plan you've got, but I believe it could work. Good luck, hero. Find Claudia and bring her back safely.
I'll do my best. What happened to the blue Lapenta fragment after the sealing? Did it get absorbed into your body? If so, it seems you've yet to unlock its power.
I don't know anything about what you're talking about. I can't remember anything. I can't even remember who I am.
You lost your memory sealing Critias. Preposterous. No matter.
Checky 002 is approaching Sky
The
Fortress
power of the
at
blue
high
Penta
speed.
will be ours
He's trying to
when
board
we
the ship.
extract it. Activate the machine. Dang it, Nyrin. Now's not the time.
Huh?
Might be too late. Might be too late to rescue her. Oh, well. The blast worked. Are you crazy? You could have blown the place sky high. If you had hit even 10 meters lower, we'd all be dead. Well, we didn't, because our team is the best there is, boy.
Boy.
Maybe, but your rescue mission isn't over yet. Your friends in there are going to notice that all the doors have popped open. They're probably organizing you a welcome party as we speak. I can handle the army. Bring it on. There we go. What is it I'm looking at? Ooh, this looks cool. How did you... I see. You used us to awaken the Lapenta power inside of you. So when did your memory return? Or perhaps you never lost it?
I remember everything the moment I glimpsed the face underneath that facade you wear. When I realized what you were, I knew you'd stop at nothing to take the Lapenta from me.
You're right about that. Now seize her. What is the face underneath her? The blue Lapenta did this. Don't even think this is over. What? Who the heck is that guy? Claudia, are you alright? I got here as soon as I could, but looks like you've got it under control.
You came for me? Thanks.
I think I'm the one who should be thanking you. It was you who destroyed the missile that fired at Sky Fortress, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't read anything to it. I destroyed it on instinct. I had no idea who your people were until I regained my memory.
Maybe on a subconscious level you helped us because Maple World is your home.
No. My father was the one who loved your people and his world.
Then why did you seal Critias away?
That was a long time ago. Long before you even born. You've heard of Jessica, right? After she took over the Tyrant Kingdom, she transported the entire Critias continent to Maple World. Her goal is to do your world what she did to Tyrant.
How could anyone consider a place where they exile everybody who doesn't fit the mold a utopia?
That's not how Jessica saw it. To her, she was just eliminating defects from a system, optimizing it. It's the way she was programmed. According to her metrics, these people weren't contributing as much to Tyrant as they took from it. It was a heartless diagnosis, and it disgusted my father. That's why I left for your world.
So when Critias arrived in Maple World, you sealed it away to protect us? Even knowing that you would be trapped alongside it?
But with the seal broken, Jessica will try to take over your world. Don't let her. Defend the land that my father loved.
You're not going to help us with your power?
There's something I need to take care of before anything else. As for my power, I've yet to unlock its true potential. Something is preventing me from harnessing the full power of the Lapenta I absorbed.
Where will you go?
I'm going to fight in my own way. Tell Marlene I'm grateful for everything. The fate of your world is in your hands. Defend it well.
Okay, so what do we have to report back to the airship then? Oh hey, we're back at the airship. Oh hey, Marlene's on board. I can ride my thingy. I never knew I could ride my thingy in the airship.
Low on stamina.
She didn't return with you.
The Dark Army, or Daemon Army as you call them, will never give up on capturing Claudia. Using the power of the Blue Lapenta within her, they could conquer Maple World. We'll never allow that to happen, not while this ship still flies and the Alliance stands.
If what Claudia said is true, that Tyrant plans on invading your world, then we share a common enemy. Why not pool our resources against them?
I'm afraid that for us, securing Claudia and keeping her out of the hands of the forces of darkness is a much greater priority. I shudder to think what they could achieve with the power of the Blue Lapenta.
We can't take Claudia's warning about a Tyrant invasion lightly. She is Vanheim's daughter, and the person who sealed Critias away to protect our world. Our land is alien to you. If you intend to battle the Daemon army on our soil, you would be wise to accept our aid. Captain, why not put your trust in the woman who sacrificed her own future and the future of her father's homeland to protect our world?
You've spent more time on the ground than anyone else in the crew. What are your thoughts?
I believe in Claudia. She could take care of herself, at least for now. I think Tyrant is the threat we should be worrying about. Their technology is advanced and we know almost nothing about them. As for Marley and her offer, I found her to be an honorable, well-meaning leader, even if she's a bit rash and short-tempered.
What'd you say?
Another well-reasoned, albeit unnecessary, personal argument. Well then, Marlene, leader of Humanitas, in the interest of future cooperation with the good of our peoples, I extend the hand of friendship on behalf of the Maple Alliance. While our Empress Areve is the final authority in these matters, I have discretion in such trying times as these to formalize this partnership.
Yes! Together, we'll fight against Tyrant and the Daemon army to protect both Maple and Critias from harm.
Well, now we're in an alliance.
What do you say, hero?
Our two worlds share a common heritage, and we're much stronger than ever. You can count me in. Ooh, a gem dust chest. Wait, is this the place? A strange new land called Critias has appeared in the skies above Maple World. The forces of Skyfortress set out to gain a foothold immediately, but were beaten by the Daemon army, a legion of demonic creatures led by Turco, who we've apparently seen in the story already. The race is on it to win over Claudia, a young woman with vast power. All the while, a bitter civil war rages throughout the land. As this power battles between these four great powers rages on, who will claim control of Claudia and the power of Critias itself? Hey, we're in Safehold. Really, I get a trophy for talking with her? Wait, what? Oh, now I can head back to Tria here. And now I could talk with Nyrin. Huh, so now we're in Safehold. And the next chapter of our quest begins with Nyrin. Hopefully it should be the last ones, or the second to last ones.
Did you say something?
Anything you can spare me, my man? Nope, you can't. Huh, there's stuff here. Hey, there's Ord. And there's Lanimony. What are they doing here? There's a lot of people who migrated over here. She sounds intimidating, but she's adorable. Someone built a stack of toilets here. What the heck is up with that? Interesting design choice. Oh wait, there's somebody here. Navy pants. They're level 81. Oh hey, it's Lennon. What's up, Lennon? How you doing, homie? The K-pop star dude. This guy totally screams K-pop star. They're about a continent crossing star. Okay. Get a hot real estate tip. Who do I get a real estate tip from?
I need stamina.
Oh hey, it's the Children of the Dragon here. Hey, it's Mika. Huh, there's more people here. There's Navy Pants. Looks like Navy Pants is vibing. Yeah, you know what? I think let's vibe too. Let's grab an instrument. Da 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 da. Musical instrument. There we go. What's up, warrior? 9 more days. 9 more days. So I'm just finishing up all the questing I have, and then I'll be done. What's up, warrior? How you doing? If it's possible, we might be able to... I'll probably spend like an extra day tomorrow to... What is it? Finish up the quest line and finally be done with one of my characters. But let me see. Who do I have to thank? Derek, thank you for the follow. Gamers NI, thank you for the follow. Flaudius, thank you for the raid. Muzzled Des, thank you for the follow. Kunix, thank you for the follow. Manny, thank you for the follow. And Creative Life Jesse May, thank you for the raid. Yeah, this game didn't even reach 2+ years. It came out, what, October 2018? And now we're gonna be gone pretty soon, in 9 more days. In the coming days, though, I will be trying out the original Maplestory, as well as Maplestory, which is also by the same company that made all these games. So, hopefully I can find some satisfaction in playing, like, one of those games before I finish, actually. Before this game goes away. I'll be streaming this game on the day of its closing, as the community manager is getting people together to have one final in-game event before we officially shut down next Wednesday. Now, Korea and China get to keep this game, actually, because apparently that's where most of their sales are, and where all of their players are. Wanna try a Maplestory original as well? Gotcha, May. Gotcha. Do let me know, like, where you're gonna be, because, there's Aurora. That's the server that a Twitch streamer I know is on. In any case, this coming week is going to be streams full of Maplestory and Maplestory 2. I'll be working on a new character to see how fast I can progress in the game. Probably, hopefully faster than this character. If there's any updates to my schedule, I'll be announcing it on my Twitter and Discord server. If anybody wants to hit me up on Discord by myself, that's totally fine too. But for now, we're gonna be hopefully we can wrap my character's adventure up tomorrow, and hopefully by then we'll finally be done with the story. I have information I can update the Gamepedia wiki with. We're just vibing here with a pink bean guy. Navy Pants is here is vibing on a pink bean. Honestly, that's what you should do best in this time. Just vibe as the game closes and make whatever last memories you can before a game closes, before you regret not making any memories at all. Yeah, man, that's Korea for you. This is a Korean game first and foremost, as well as catering to the Chinese audience, because China's pretty heavy with its gamers. But anywho, let me see who I can raid, because at this point in time there wouldn't be like much Maplestory streams to go around. Hey, Sylvian's online.